mean by ICMP? So ICMP is Internet Control Message Protocol, and today we are going to see what is the ICMP message format. So this is the whole ICMP message format. There is a type of 8-bit, code of 8-bit, checksum method of 16-bit. Then in second row there is a extended header 32-bit, and data or payload the variable length. So ICMP, it is a ICMP header format or message format. So ICMP header comes up after IPv4 and IPv6 packet header. In the ICMP packet format, the first 32 bits of packet contain three fields. So this is the first 32 bit of packet. It contains the three field. So first is the type. So this is of 32 bit. So this is a first three fields. First three, or I will write three field. So these are of 32 bit. So these are of 32 bit. So the first is type 8 bit. So this is a type of 8 bit. So the initial 8 bit of the packet is for message type. So what is so we have seen the ICMP messages, the type of ICMP messages. So there are two: error reporting messages uh, and the query or information messages. So the initial 8 bit of packet is for the message type, like which type of message it is. It provides a brief description of message so that receiving network would know that what kind of message it is receiving and how to respond to it. So if we are sending the error reporting message, so the receiving network should know that what is the type of message it is, because it will have to respond to it. So the receiving network would know that what kind of message it is receiving and how to respond to it. So for that, the type we are it the ICMP message format have a type of 8 bit. Then some common messages are the type O, means echo reply, type 0 echo reply, type 3 destination unreachable, type 5 redirect message. So what does the echo reply, destination unreachable or redirect message do? We have seen this in our earlier videos. So if you don't know about it, so you should watch are the ICMP types of ICMP messages. Then second is the code of 8 bit. So code is the next 8 bits of ICMP packet format. This field carries some additional information about error message and type. So this is the field of the code of 8 bits. So it is 8 bit of code. We should have only 8 bits in our code. So it is a 8 bits of ICMP packet format. This will carry some additional information about error messages and its type. We have seen earlier that what are the types of error messages. So if you don't know, then you should see first ICMP messages type. Okay, then second is, so what does the code do? So it does the work. This will carry some additional information about error reporting messages and its type. Then second is a checksum, which is of 16 bit. So it is the last 16 bits and are for the checksum field in ICMP packet. We have written here. Then the checksum is used to check the number of bits of the completed messages and enable ICMP tool to ensure that the complete data is delivered. If you know what does the checksum do, how does it work, you would get it be easier. That what does the checksum do? So it checks the is simply I will tell that if the sender is sending the bits, means our message as I will write it over here. It is like 0 1 0 0 0 1. So what does it do? That it checks the if the sender is sending these bits to the receiver. So receiver would first the sender will perform some checksum method, and then the receiver will also perform a checksum method, and it receiver should know that it is a error free messages and it doesn't contain any error. So the checksum is works like that. So the checksum field in over here in our message format, it the checksum is used to check the number of bits of the completed message. Simply, if my sender is sending the 4 bits of data or 4 bits of message, then my receiver would only should only receive the 4 bits of data. It should not receive the more than 4 bits of data. Okay, so it performs the it checks the number of bits of the completed message and enable ICMP tool to ensure that complete data is delivered. So for that it is used. We can simply say uh, for just like identifying if there is any error in our message or not, we are using the checksum field. Then next 32 bits of ICMP header are extended header. So this is the next field which is of a 32 bit. Okay, we have I have written you here that it is a extended header and it is a 32 bits of data. Okay, so what does it mean by extended header? Let's see. So the next 32 bits of ICMP header are extended header, which has the work of pointing out to the problem in IP message. So let's see, we are here to perform checksum, like we are seeing here that there is some error or not in our message. So we will be seeing that मतलब क्या कि these 32 bits of ICMP header are extended header which has the work of pointing out to the problem in IP message. So byte locations are identify the pointer which cause a problem and receiving the message, and receiving device looks here for pointing to the problem. What does it mean? So if let's see, we are here performing the checksum method to detect that if my sender is sending the 4 bits of data, so the receiver should only receive the 4 bits of data. But let's see, a receiver has received the 4 bits of data, but in that message there are some bits are missing, or we can say that we don't know the byte locations the sender is sending. Okay, so in case of that, we are this is the extended header which performs the which points out to the byte locations uh, which can cause problem further. Then last part of ICMP packet is the data or payload of variable length. So the length of this field is a variable. मतलब ये जो length है वो vary कर सकती है. If I am assuming that this is a 32 or 32 bits of 32 bit, so it is the length of this field और data और payload का जो length है वो 32 bit है, वो हम अब assume कर रहे, तभी ये vary कर सकती है. So it is the variable length of data or payload field. So the last part of ICMP packet is the data or payload of variable length. The bytes included in IPv4 are 576 bytes and IPv6 1280 bytes. So if our ICMP is assigning IP address मतलब IPv4 एड्रेस से हम ये वर्क करें तो इधर 576 बाइट्स है, और IPv6 से वर्क करें सो it is a 1280 bytes. So IPv4 is a 576 byte and IPv6 is a 1280 bytes. So this is a length जो कि vary कर सकती है. So let's just quickly revise the ICMP message format. So there are three fields. We first let's just quickly see this. So there are three fields. So first is of 32 bit, second is of 32 bit, and third is a variable length. But in case of IPv4 it is a 576, and in case of IPv6 it is a 1280. So in first of this message format there comes the type of 8 bit. So it can carry 8 bit of data. So it stores the what kind of message it is, like what kind of there are two types of message: error reporting and query or information message. So it stores the what kind of message it is, like type of message it is, that the sender can easily मतलब जो मतलब मतलब जो रिसीव करने वाला है वो मैसेज वो अच्छे से वो रिसीव करे. तो रिसीविंग नेटवर्क would know that what kind of message it is, and by that it can respond. Then second is a code of 8 bit. So it carries it is a field that carries some additional information about error reporting, error message and time. So there are types of messages. ICMP have two types of messages. First is error reporting and second is a query or information. So code stores error reporting message and its type. So it is a code, it is of 8 bit. Then checksum, it is used to check number of bits of the data, completed message or data, and enable ICMP tool to ensure that a complete data is delivered. मतलब ये चेक करता है कि हमारे डेटा में या मैसेज में कितने बिट्स है, and then it enables the ICMP tool to to ensure that the complete data is delivered or not. The second is the extended header. It is of 32 bit. We are checking the checksum is checking the number of bits and enabling ICMP tool to ensure that the complete data is delivered. But we are not performing any error correction method or anything. So if there are some error or bits are missing, so what should I do? Like, this is my message, let's see, and in case of this zero, in place of this zero, I am the sender has sent 010001, but receiver is receiving 011001, so it can cause problem. So the next it is a header, extended header. So it points out to the byte locations that and identifies it, and which can further cause a problem. So extended header performs the byte locations, it points to the byte locations. And the last part of ICMP message is a data or payload. So it is a variable of, it is a length, its length is a variable, and in case of IPv4 it's a 576, and in case of IPv6 it's a 1280, and it stores the data or payload information. So this is all for the ICMP message format. Yeah, thank you.